Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Amerant Bank welcomes Miami Heat star Bam Adebayo as newest brand ambassador. Amerant Bank, Florida's bank of choice with a growing presence across South Florida, is thrilled to announce Bam Adebayo as its newest brand ambassador. A three-time NBA All-Star and cornerstone of the Miami Heat, Adebayo's partnership with Amerant strengthens the bank's deep commitment to South Florida and its connection with the local sports community. As part of this collaboration, Adebayo will be featured in Amerant's marketing campaigns, social media promotions, and exclusive events, including meet and greets at the Miami Heat's arena. He will also appear in commercials and promotional content, further engaging with South Florida's passionate basketball fans. At Amerant, we are dedicated to building meaningful relationships with our communities, and partnering with a leader like Bam Adebayo is an extension of that commitment, said Jerry Plush, chairman and CEO of Amerant Bank. Bam's work ethic and dedication to excellence, both on and off the court, embody the values we stand for. We are excited to welcome him to the Amerant team. Adebayo, an Olympic gold medalist and defensive powerhouse, has long been a fan favorite for his leadership and passion for Miami. As an Amerant brand ambassador, he joins a growing roster of athletes, including Raheem Mostert, NFL running back, Avery Dovsek, golf professional and media personality, and Florida Panthers star Matthew Tkachuk. Amerant sports partnerships also include naming rights to Amerant Bank Arena, home of the Florida Panthers, and collaborations with the Florida Panthers, Miami Heat, Miami Marlins, Tampa Bay Rays, and Fort Lauderdale United FC. Miami is my home and I'm excited to team up with Amerant Bank to make a real impact in our community, said Adebayo. Amerant is all about supporting South Florida, so I look forward to working together to uplift the fans and the city that has supported me throughout my career. Hawks and Hornets have hot streaks in common. The suddenly hot Charlotte Hornets will try to slow down the streaking Atlanta Hawks when they meet on Wednesday in Atlanta. The Hornets, who are next to last in the Eastern Conference standings, have won 2 straight games and stunned the playoff-bound Miami Heat 105-102 on Monday. It was Charlotte's first Southeast Division win of the season. The Hawks are coming off a 132-123 win over Philadelphia on Monday and have won 3 straight and 4 of their last 5. Atlanta entered Tuesday holding the number 7 playoff spot with a 1.5-game lead over Orlando and Miami for the top seed in the play-in tournament. Atlanta has won the 2 previous meetings with Charlotte, although both were close games, 125-120 on October 25 in Atlanta and 107-104 on November 30 in Charlotte. They meet for the final time on March 18 in Charlotte. Atlanta hopes to get leading scorer Trae Young, quad contusion, and key reserve Caris LeVert, sprained middle finger, back after both missed the Philadelphia game. The Hawks built a 22-point second-half lead against the Sixers but allowed Philadelphia to get as close as 5 points in the final minute before putting it away. Veteran Georges Niang said the team must learn from those situations and not repeat them down the stretch. "We can't do stuff like that," Niang said. "We've got to build good habits, so we're going to have to clean that up. That stuff can't happen, but you always celebrate winning even doing that. We're going to continue to try and take advantage of being at home and winning." Atlanta is still trying to get used to the 3 new players added at the trade deadline, Young, LeVert and Terrence Mann, and continue to develop the young players on the roster like number 1 draft pick Zachary Rizicher, Mohamed Gay, Dominic Barlow and Keaton Wallace. In different aspects of the game, guys have to be familiar with where the other guys are going to be, Nyang said. "We're striving to be in the playoffs, continue to grow, continue to get better, and those are areas that we're going to work on and become better at. Getting acclimated with each other is one thing, but we've got to grow and close out these games in better fashion." That approach will come in handy against a Charlotte club that erased a 17-point deficit against Miami. The Hornets had scoring runs of 14-0 in the third quarter and 10-0 in the fourth quarter. Charlotte's effort was sparked by Miles Bridges, who scored a game-high 35 points, including 5-for-11 on three-pointers. He has scored 30-plus points in 3 of the last 5 games and had 46 against Cleveland on Friday. Bridges is averaging 21.2 points and 7.8 rebounds. During tough times and crunch times, I like to show up, Bridges said after the Miami win. I was getting mismatches and driving the ball. I was missing my threes at first, but once I started driving, that kind of got me going. Charlotte's LaMelo Ball is averaging 25.6 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 7.0 assists. In 9 career games against the Hawks, Ball has averaged 21.9 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 8.2 assists. He scored 34 against the Hawks in October. Heat blockbuster trade proposal would land Kevin Durant. The Miami Heat are currently not viewed as a serious contender in the Eastern Conference. At this point in the season, the Heat hold a 29-34 and are in place for a spot in the play-in tournament. Before the NBA trade deadline this year, Miami ended up trading star wing Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors. It was a move that has left the Heat in need for another star presence to play alongside Bam Adebayo. Looking ahead to the upcoming offseason, Miami could have an intriguing trade option. Could the Heat consider trying to pursue a trade with the Phoenix Suns for Kevin Durant? Ahead of the deadline, there were multiple teams trying to acquire Durant from the Suns. Phoenix decided not to trade him and Durant had no interest in being traded during the middle of the season. There is a lot of speculation that the Suns will revisit trade discussions in the offseason and that Durant would be accepting of a move then. Kevin Pelton of ESPN has suggested a blockbuster trade idea that would send Durant to Miami. Adding Durant would put the Heat back on the radar immediately. In his trade idea, he has Miami creating a package built around Andrew Wiggins and either Jamie Jaquez Jr. or Nikola Jovic. The Heat would also include draft picks in the deal. After the trade, Pelton believes that Miami would be able to lock up Durant long-term. Throughout the course of the 2024-25 NBA season thus far, Durant has averaged 26.9 points per game to go along with 6.1 rebounds, 4.3 assists, and 1.3 blocks. He has shot 52.9% from the floor and 39.9% from the three-point line. Right now, this is just an idea, but Pat Riley will want to put the Heat back on track. Durant would do just that. And you, fan? What do you think about Kevin Durant's situation? Write to us in the comments.